सो गाइस, मैं लेके आई हूँ आज स्टोरी। वो भी रेड की सीरीज़ है। ओके, तो मैं अब बताती हूँ आपको स्टोरी। इट वाज अ कोल्ड रेनी अक्टूबर नाइट वन द स्ट्रीट ऑफ न्यू माउस सिटी द होलोइंग wind threatened to rip my favorite cheese colored umbrella light out of my paws. Red whisker, how I wished I were home relaxing in my comfy cat fur sleepers. Instead, I was heading down to Oosh. I did it again. When will I ever remember to introduce myself? Hi. Okay. Then name is Stillen. I am the publisher of the rodents. Hello. Gadget, I most famous newspaper on Mouse Island. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes, I was heading downtown to meet my favorite nephew, Benjamin. It was only a few days until India. I'm from India. Until Halloween, and I had promised him I would throw a Halloween party at my house. We would invite all of his friends ready to go shopping for the party. I asked the little mouse. Benjamin's smile made me forget all about the dreary weather. Okay, I don't know. This is going to be greatest Halloween party ever. Hey Squad, you are the best. Uncle Granny Mo, did I maintain I have the sweetest nephew on the planet? Where are you, Olenka? Where are you from, Olenka? Please tell me. Oh, I took Benjamin to Trick from Tales, the most popular party store in New Mouse City. It has lots of decoration, weird gadgets, and party pranks. When we entered the store, we were greeted by the owner, Pops. Prankster on thing you should know about Pops. He loves to test out his prank on unsuspecting customers. Of course, today was no expecting. Like my ring, he giggled, waved his paw in my face. I took a closer look, and a stream of water squared me in the south. Cheese nipped, got up a guffawed. Look at this, uncle, Benjamin said, pointing to a humongous orange pumpkin. I had to admit it was pretty impressive, but why had someone left a banana peel on top of the pumpkin? How strange! Benjamin found a rank with lots of scary customs. He tried on a ghost, an alien, and a skeleton costume. They were all so spooky. We couldn't decide. We decided to think it over and come back in a few days. We were hi. We were also spooky. We couldn't decide. We decided to think it over and come back in a few days. We were about to leave when I felt someone or something tug on my tail. I turned around, but there was no one there. How odd! I took another step. Again, I felt a tongue on my tail. Yashomo. Hi, Yashomo. Where are you from, Yashomo? Okay. A trick for tails. Okay. I wished around fast, but still no one was there. How weird! A rubber bat dangling from the ceiling stared at me with evil eyes. Yakis, I was beginning to get the crabs. At that moment, the giant pumpkin began to move. Yo! A voice whispered. Suddenly, a furry grey snow popped out of the pumpkin. Like my little joke stolen, the mouse giggled. I should have known it was my friend Hercule Poirot, the famous detective. Hercule loved to play prank, and he is always eating banana. Stilton, I could really use your help solving a Halloween mystery weekend, but I cut him off. Hiracle loved to get me to help with his crazy case, but I wasn't about to get involved. I had a Halloween party to plan. Sorry, Hercule, no time, I said quickly. Then I took Benjamin by the paw and ran out the door before Hercules could stop me. Okay. Please do subscribe, okay? Please, please, please. do subscribe. The next day, I went back to trick for tails. I was going to buy the giant Jacko lantern and a few other scary decorations to surprise Benjamin. But when I got there was nothing left, no tricks, no decoration, no costumes. I was robbed, pa pranker, sobre, they took everything. I looked around this time. Pops wasn't pulling my paw. The rubber had taken everything. Right then the phone rang. Pops blew his nose. Honk. Then answered the phone. He chatted for a minute before hanging up. Well, it looks like I wasn't the only one, he said with a sign. Rats, authority, better, cater, and beyond. And Professor prisoners and were robbed too. How strange! I thought I left tricks from tail and took the bus to the other side, one town to do my shopping. On the bus, I sat next to a scolding mouse with a tuft of black fur on top of his head and three silver rings in his sound. He was chattering into his cell phone. Can you believe it? I heard him squawk last night. Some rat robbed at prank factory. Now, now where I supposed to get a scary costume for Squank's Halloween party? I was about to tell Snowdring he already looked party scary to me. When we reached my stop, I jumped off the bus and headed for the farmer's market. I knew I could find a Halloween pumpkin there, but I was in for another surprise. All of the pumpkins had been stolen. Instead, I saw a TV crew interviewing a farmer. He was holding a picture of missing. If you have seen these pumpkins, he said, please call the police. I started thinking first trick for tail, then the prank factory, then all of the pumpkin in New Mouse City. It looked like someone was out to sabotage. Hoo 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 hoo. Hello and good evening. Can you talk to me? मुझसे कुछ भी क्वेश्चन कर सकते हैं रिलेटेड टू मी. I am from Bangalore in India. Where are you from, Olenka Shamulo? I again ask you. इस हमारे यहाँ इसको पहनना बहुत अच्छा मानते हैं. ग्लास बीड्स एंड ग्लास थ्रेड. ये थ्रेड है, इसको बोलते हैं रक्षा कवच. सिक्योरिटी, फॉर सिक्योरिटी. दैट इज माई बैंगल. इसमें मोर पंख बने हुए हैं. हाँ, how it is, friends? How it is? Okay, friends, I'm going. कल लेके आऊँगी मैं स्टोरी एंड गीता पार्ट. ओके, बाय.